cat. What is going on, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Ed Talks About. I'm Ed. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. What's going on? Let's get on to the video. Is mixing your herbs a good idea? I'll tell you what made me think of this, right? The other day, me and my mate went and got some, what was it? Gringo and some Skywalker. Both banging, beautiful. Gringo, if you don't know what that is, it's a cheese crossed with a haze. It's like a really fruity cheese. That's a like, light cheese taste, like fruity. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you all know what Skywalker is. So I come home and I rang my mate up. I was like, "Oh, what do you think of that?" And he went, "Oh, I haven't smoked them on their own yet." I was like, "What do you mean?" He went, "Oh, I just got excited and just put them both in a joint." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "You never do that, bruv." He's like, I know, I never do that, man. Like, I just felt like doing it." And he goes, "I ain't gonna lie, I'll mash up." And I'm thinking, well, of course you are gonna be. And in my head, all of a sudden, I'm like, of course you are. So what my thinking is, or most people thinking is when you mix two of them together, you've got a multi-cannabinoid profile. Now your body, say you've been smoking an OG for a week, and you've got another one there, I don't know, LA Kush cake as well. So you've got OG and LA Kush cake, and you've been like, and you feel like, you know, when you get like a little resistance, your body builds up like a little resistance to the OG, for instance, and it built up a little bit of resistance to the LA Kush cake. So if you mix them both together, you've got a different cannabinoid profile than the single ones on their own. So do you see what I'm saying? It's just like, so you're making another strain effectively by just putting them two together. So is it a good idea? Of course it is. Of course it is. Is it legal with the prescription side of it? I'll tell you what, I've got an appointment coming up next week, and I'll ask my doctor, am I allowed to put two different of the strains, cultivars, together in my vape? Because surely if you've got two strains, you've theoretically got three strains, haven't you? Because you could mix them two together and now you've got LA Kush Cake OG. Do you know, like, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know why. I've always thought to myself, like, don't mix your, like, I've always got a couple of bags, couple of strains, and I've always smoked them on their own. Like, you know, I should take my own advice. I've only just thought about it, really. Like, over the years, I've always said a multi-cannabinoid profile is better. Yeah, I didn't put two and two together and mix my herbs together. I mean, I have done in the past, obviously, but it wasn't for a multi-cannabinoid reason. It's purely because, I don't know, we all stuck in a bit, do you know what I mean? Or I had a couple bits left in the bottom and the back, put them together, you know, like that type of thing. But never really realised it's actually better. Well, yeah, it is better. How can it not be better? If you've got two weeds that you like and you mix them together, well, it can't be worse, can it? So yeah, thanks to my mate and his madness, he don't even know why he done that. I said to him and his missus, I was like, "You never do that, bruv." He was like, "I don't even know why I done it. I just got excited and put them both in there, like, you know, like." And she was in the background, like, and now he's twisted, like, you know. So yeah, so it worked for him, and I'm not gonna lie, I've tried it, and I've tried it for the actual reason now of multi-cannabinoid profiles, and yeah, it's an enjoyable thing. Like, when you think about it, why wouldn't it be? My dumb ass here just thinking like, oh, smoke it by itself, give it that terpene profile and that cannabinoid profile should be strictly smoked on its own. Why? Because you can just take a cut in and another cut in and mix them together and make your own strain and grow it, or you could just take the two buds and mix it together. Do you see the logic in that? I do. Like, so if you've got a little bit strain tolerant, like, into one of your strains that your boy's got, or both of your strain, whatever it is, or your prescription, or like I say, with prescription, I don't know, because you'll have to ask your doctor about that. But if you've got two strains that you're a bit resistant to, mix them together. You'll definitely feel something. Because if you think you've got different ratios of CBD, CBG, CBN, THC, all of the cannabinoids, yeah, all of them. I could list them for ages, but there's no point. but they've all got different ratios. So the OG would have X amount of ratios, yeah, an X amount of ratio for the OG, and LA Kush Cake will have X amount of ratio, but you mix them together, now them ratios are totally different. Do you see? That's what I'm trying to think. That it makes complete sense to me. Once I sat down and thought about it, and why have I not thought about this properly like this before? Like, but I've always known if you're making oil and things like that, you know, like the RSO and that, you should always use like 3 or 4 strains, because it's a multi-cannabinoid profile and you're getting more out of the plant, you know. But yeah, I needed to just let that out, and I needed to get it out. But I do believe I'm onto something there. I mean, I bet most of you out there saying they're gonna text in the comments and that, do it all the time, bruv, do it all the time, you're late to the scene. I probably am late to the scene, I'm not gonna lie. But I've always done that. I put a snake in the grass and that. Do you know, like they call it donuts now, innit? When you get the bit of hash and you put it in and that. That there, but I always thought that was just because you're mixing hash with it, you know, like, but think about it, hash has got a totally different cannabinoid profile than Moroccan hash anyway is, especially the full melt Moroccan, you know what I mean? Like, it's totally different to the, but anyway, I'm waffling. I love it. I love weed and I love mixing it. And that's my new thing. Unless I've got a strain that's coming out banging, like, you know, the flavours on it, you're like, I don't even want to mess with that. I ain't gonna mess with that. Like, you know them ones, innit? But why not? Why not? Just mix them together and see if you get more medicated than if you didn't. So yeah, that's just another little one for you. What do you think? Whack your answers in the comments. Let me know. And yeah, seriously, enter the competition giveaway over at Dank London Official. I'll leave a pin, what do you call it, their Instagram in the description. And yeah, man, don't forget to follow my socials. Ed_talks about Instagram. Yeah, bruv. So that's going to be today's video, my people, yeah? That's it. We're back to normal. We're chilling. It's not so hot, which is just so much better for me. As you can see, I'm not sweating that. Man, just like well, when it's over 26, 27 degrees, I can't function. But yeah, we're back to this nice English weather. I'm so boring, aren't I? But anyway, listen, if no one said it to you today, I'm going to say it to you, all right? I love you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care, people. Peace.